everybody, welcome to another Retro Anime UwU Live. Where every week on Wednesday we are going to be talking about a different retro anime from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and maybe at some point early 2000s, but for now we're just going to stick to the classics. Now, for those of you who are new to Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball is a series that's been going on since the early 80s. It was created by Akira Toriyama, who is also the artist for a lot of things like Chrono Trigger, Dragon Quest. He's been the artist for Dragon Quest since the 80s as well. And a bunch of other stuff. And Dragon Ball had a bunch of series. It had the original series, and it had Dragon Ball Z, which is the most popular. And what popularized Dragon Ball in the West was Dragon Ball Z. They got subsequent spin-offs like GT, Dragon Ball Super, all kind of stuff. So, let's go ahead and take a look and see who is in the chat. We've got 15 people in here. Very cool. Ring Fit Master Mackenzie is here. Welcome. CVL. Chris Tag, he says, ooh. Mark Dell. It's funny because that was actually this is Retro Anime Super Show, which is what we called it the first time. But we thought UwU Live was funnier, so we changed it to that. But we didn't. I forgot to change these things here. That was Chris Tang's idea, actually. Really, that's funny. So the question has always been like Sarupro show since the first one. We just didn't change all the graphics around. Saru Super Show. Saru Show is on Saturday. That's our retro video game show. That's just like this one. The only difference is we talk about retro video games and we pick a topic. And now we're doing it with anime. This is our second one. But we've been doing the Retro Anime Show on Saturday for almost 3 years. We've done well over 100 shows on Saturday. Mackenzie with a $2 donation, he says, we won't discuss Dragon Ball Z Kai, right? That's actually how I got Jessie to watch most of Dragon Ball, right? We watched Kai. Because I was trying to catch him up for Super. It's always this game with Jessie where, like, I want to watch something that I used to watch, like, ages ago. And, you know, he hasn't seen it or hasn't seen all of it. So, like, we have to quickly catch him up to it. We did that with Inuyasha. God, we watched so much Inuyasha.
Yeah,
do you remember?
Did, yeah.
We watched... Thank you again, Mackenzie, for the $2 donation. Dude, we watched, like, all of Inuyasha in a month. I think, right?
It wasn't a month.
It was a month, and all the movies, like a month, maybe a month and a half. Dragon Ball Evolution never happened. Yes, I still have. I won't see that. I won't watch that. Maybe one day when I'm like really drunk or something, really under the influence of whatever, then maybe at that point we will do Dragon Ball Evolution. But until then, I am not. Unless there's like a horrible drinking game. And then there's 7 Pearls from Japan. Are you talking about Sailor and the 7 Balls? We talked about that last week. Alright, so another thing that we're doing is this... Wrong way. This guy here. That guy. Left, right. This guy here, that's going to be a Goku acrylic charm. We make these like acrylic charms like this. So we're going to make a Goku one. That's pretty much just a pre-order for it. For those of you who want to be on the packaging as a charm sponsor, we put them in fancy packages. I don't have any of them here because I never have them. Oh, here's one. Never mind. I found one. Basically looks like that. Packaging goes right there. Oh! What? I'm Gacharmaline.
I'm King of Charmaline.
Oh, King of Charmaline. I should have known that. I'm like, I'm
Zeno charms.
But yeah, we do like these kind of charms here. These are almost all of them are like retro. Very few of them are anime because we do the Saturday show. It's retro video games. So a lot of these are like Valis, Super Famicom, yada yada yada. You can get them at sauromaru.com. So if you don't have to do this whole like pre-order here. You could always just wait for it to go on the website, and then you could just get the charm for $10 or $12 depending on which type we make. Usually I go by how much we raise. Will depict if we do either a keychain or like any of these. These are all keychains, and they're thick. They're double-sided, or if we do like the charms with the strappy. So if we raise 200, we'll do a keychain. If we raise 100, we'll just do one of these guys right here. And we usually make like 20 of them.
Thank you, on Borderline. Have a good night.
Thank you, on Borderline. Is he going to bed?
Yep.
He just came in here for them charms. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. We're already at $60 for our goal, which is awesome. One late night in a pink box fueled frenzy. Saru will watch Evolution. Man, Elvis Roa with the pink box. That was awesome, though. That was really cool.
Yeah.
That was for Jesse's birthday. Last Saturday, we didn't do our normal Saturday show. We did Jesse's birthday show, which was full of food and all kind of other stuff, which was very cool. You had me fooled. What are we talking about? Who is king of Charmeline? Could be anyone. Well, that is... I'm Borderline is the king of Charmeline Castle. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Every week we put out a question. This week we did the Dragon Ball question, which was posted on our first show last week. So next week is about Ranma 1/2. And Jesse's going to grab the link here in a second. But last week's weekly question that we posed for all of you guys during the first Retro Anime show was a Dragon Ball question. And then we did the Sailor Moon question on Twitter, and we did it on our Discord. So those of you who are new can answer next week's question. The winner gets to pick a prize, usually something out of our game box, or we'll do a gift card if you're international, just because shipping is crazy, stuff like that. And there's a weekly question there. So next week's question is, do you know Ranma 1/2? And if you do, what is your favorite Ranma 1/2 memory? Best character of Ranma 1/2 is the panda, says Matthew Roach. Very cool. So that's next week's question. We're doing Ranma 1/2. We're basically going down like a lot of the bigger animes, and then we'll start to go through genres. So after Ranma, we're probably going to do... I haven't decided if I'm going to do Yu Yu Hakusho, or if I'm going to do Macross, or if I'm going to do Gundam. I'm thinking I'm going to do maybe Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know. But eventually we'll get to other stuff like OVA series, like Bubblegum Crisis, other series like Cowboy Bebop, stuff like that. There's a panda. Panda, says Jeffo. Welcome, Jeffo. All right, so last week we asked you guys, how did you discover Dragon Ball, and what is your favorite Dragon Ball media? Number one, there wasn't a name, but this person says, I remember watching Dragon Ball on Cheese TV here in Australia, and my favorite Dragon Ball media is the original Dragon Ball TV series up to Dragon Ball GT, which I consider an actual true ending to the series, since it has an actual story arc, actual character development, and actual good villains, a good story plot, unlike Dragon Ball Super, which fails badly since it focuses more on the fights instead of the story arc and character development, actual villains, and a good story plot, says number one. I'm not sure who it is. When you guys fill these out, just make sure to put your name, your YouTube name, anywhere in your answer, just so that we know who it's from. So that must be that. I'm guessing that's somebody new to the weekly show, which is awesome because we want to get new people in here. This is only our second week of this retro anime show. So get the hot water, says Jeffo. Sorry, Mara, I got Dragon Ball Evolution for $2 from the dollar store by my house. I still feel ripped off. You pay $2 at the dollar store. How does that work? All right, so Jessie just pinned the question for next week's show up there. So go ahead and click on that.
Where can I watch Dragon Ball dub?
Where can I watch Dragon Ball dub? I don't know. Crunchyroll? I'm not sure. Oh, Funimation. As far as where you can watch it for free, I'm sure there are plenty of places. All right, number two. Number two comes to us from... I'm not sure. This person didn't leave a name either, but this person said, as a kid, they showed it with Dragon Quest on early Saturday morning cartoons. I mainly play the games and have tried to keep up with the current series. Are we on Heroes or Super? I'm expecting Toriyama-senpai to suddenly go Eternal Son Goku on us any season now. If you're in here, let me know who you were. Let's see here. We got... someone says, hello. I can't read that. Something. Ni... Something no... Senshi. I'm sorry, my kanji reading skills are bad. He says, hello. Nihon no game daisuki desu ka? Hai, daisuki desu. You shout, that's me! At Ring Fit Mika. What's going on? Yay, me. Was that you? Was that Eris? The last one? Maybe? I don't know. I'm super confused. I am confusion. Okay, number 3 comes to us from Styx From level 857, Sticks857, he says, Naked Goku came on in the morning before Sailor Moon. Dragon Ball Evolution is my favorite Dragon Ball media because I never really watched most of the anime. I saw Boo turn someone into chocolate. Says Sticks. That's true. In early Dragon Ball, Goku spent a lot of time naked. Though I think in the ones they showed here, they like drew underwear on him very crudely. But yeah, in the original show, he's just flopping around naked. I remember Naked Goku. No, I remember my name this time, says Mackenzie. Oh, yeah.
Ever said, yeah,
very
that was
cool.
Me. Yes, me.
Gotcha. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Next one comes to us from... Number 4 didn't leave a name either, but this person says, I discovered Dragon Ball when it aired on UPN Saturday mornings. It was the original Ocean dub, which lasted only 13 episodes, but I loved it. I got episodes on VHS, the soundtrack on CD, and the NES game Dragon Power, which was based on the Harmony Gold dub. Later, they brought Dragon Ball Z to the network, and I watched all the way up to the start of the Frieza saga till it ended its run. Then I had to jump to different networks to watch it till Toonami aired it. I love too many of the media to name just one, says this person. Very cool. Very cool. If you're here, let us know.
More people answered. I'm just doing it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so people are still answering the question. Very cool. For last week?
Yeah, for this one we're reading.
Yep, so I guess if you have the link, you can still answer it. As long as I get to them before the end of the show, or before the end of this thing, I will read them. They put a flower in front of his weenus. I did play Dragon Ball Z, the Sega Saturn game. Yeah, I didn't get the Saturn one actually until recently. I always had the PlayStation one. Was actually my first import game. Was the first Ridge Racer and Ultimate Battle 22 were my first imports for the PS1. All right, next one comes to us from Mackenzie Peters. Mackenzie says, that's Ring Fit in the chat. Mackenzie says, the first time I got exposed to Dragon Ball was back in the day playing Dragon Ball Z Budokai game, I think, at some kiosk at Toys R Us. I can't say I remember thinking much of it, so I kind of let it be. Years later in junior high, I would watch Dragon Ball Z abridged episodes on YouTube, finding them hilarious. I eventually got curious and would watch an English dub uncensored version of the original Dragon Ball and remember just falling in love with the series. During junior high, I remember auditioning for a part in a school play, and part of the audition was I had to sing a song that was no longer than 2 minutes. I decided to sing the credits to the original Dragon Ball called I'll Give You Romance. I think my voice cracked a couple times trying to sing it. My favorite form of the Dragon Ball media is definitely the original anime with the manga. I can't say I'm a Dragon Ball video game fan though. Most of the ones I played are crap, lol, says Mackenzie. Yeah, a good number of them are pretty bad. It's funny because like who was I talking to? About Dragon Ball Z Fighters, saying that we had to wait decades to get a really good playable Dragon Ball game, and that was with Dragon Ball Fighters. I don't remember who it was, but yeah, a lot of them played like crap.
Sweet Sugar says, so is this a good time to ask what Dragon Ball is about?
Yeah, I did I went through a thing about it in the beginning, but. So Dragon Ball is basically the story of Goku. He's an alien from outer space that crash landed on Earth and was raised by humans. And later on, the show evolves into like this crazy like battle of like them versus like Goku and his pals versus all kinds of aliens. It's really big, convoluted story. But most of everyone who got into Dragon Ball got into it because Dragon Ball Z became really popular on stations here. UPN was mentioned earlier. That was the station that aired it on the West Coast and probably other places too, but on the West Coast it was mainly UPN. Destructo Disc, fitting name. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome, long time no see. He says, I first watched DBZ on UPN, had to record its ending on VHS or I'd miss the bus. Because I guess it came on right before he went to school. That's very cool. Yeah, I was in school. I was in when they started airing those here. I was in junior high, I think, or no, I was in high school already. I think I was already starting high school. Was it like 1994, right? I think that they started airing it. I believe. Pixel Perspective, what is up? That is Gio. He says, I was first introduced to Dragon Ball by watching a bootleg VHS of the second movie, known here is in the US as Tree of Might. In raw Japanese, I fell in love with it immediately. That's how I got into Dragon Ball. I had a bunch of Korean friends in junior high. I got into it in junior high school at the time. And I had a lot of Korean friends. They all watched Dragon Ball in Korean. They had like the video stores. And then I started renting them. And then I started watching them in Spanish because they were ahead really early on. But I never really watched it when it aired here. I had already seen, by the time it came out here, I had already seen like all of it. Let's see here. Ginyu Force. I was introduced. Oh, I'm sorry. Some named after underwear. I know, right? Yeah, there's a lot of characters named after underwear. Ginyu Force. I mean, Goku is the monkey thing. But then you have there's like Gohan, and then you have Bulma and Briefs and Bra. Frieza race is Phasers. Concise. All right. Next one comes to us from Rover. Rover says, I watched the original Dragon Ball series on a late night TV show in my early 20s. Watched the whole thing from the beginning to end, and the ending was just plain hilarious when the wish was for a pair of underwear with a little dragon on it. So that would be my favorite media, I reckon, says Rover. For those of you who don't know who Rover is the programmer to our game FX Unit Yuki. Most of you here know. All of you guys know that we made that there. But that is who Rover is. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you said...
Oh, no, I'm sharing it.
Ah.
Sorry.
All right, next one comes to us from... Who did I miss? Number 7. He didn't leave a name, but this person says on Cartoon Network when it premiered, I'm as OG as you can get and still be a gaijin. Says this person. Who is this? Are you here? Who is this gaijin?
Hold on. Let me see if I can find them really quick.
Yeah, because sometimes they have, like, icons, right? That, like, tell us who it is.
Number 7, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After Rover, right?
There it is.
Oh, Randall.
Oh, that's Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
That was from Jack Nicholson. He's probably not here. But he loves lots of his retro anime. He actually gave me a cool comic book to read. Bulma finished her panties early on. Oh, Flash. I'm like, finished? What? All right. Next one comes to us from DJ Watson. DJ Watson says, I actually didn't learn about Dragon Ball until after watching Dragon Ball Z. I remember watching DBZ on Toonami and Goku was leveling up when my mom yelled, "Are you watching porn?" And I said, no. There is just a lot of screaming in this anime, which, with a I don't know look on my face, says DJ Watson. The end. Are you watching porn? What kind of, well, I'll say what kind of porn sounds like that, but yeah, I've seen porn sound like that. Got to love Master Roshi. Yeah, he's cool. Kame-sennin. Got to love Super Saiyan Prawn. Yo, Arcade Games, what is up?
What's up, Arcade Games?
Welcome, Russ. We're just getting through our weekly question. I don't know if we're gonna do. Usually after the weekly question, we start to play some games as well related to whatever. But it depends on how quickly I get through these. If we play some games.
No, we're doing Name That Anime.
Oh, we are. I forgot. Yeah, we're doing Name That Anime. So, Name That Anime is much like on our Saturday show, we do Name That Tune, which we'll play a tune. You guys have to name it. In this case, we show screenshots, and you guys have to tell us what it is. The first one to answer it in this chat here is the person who gets the point. We will do that after the weekly question. So, we'll probably do that and then end it after that and announce who the winner is. Sorry, my embarrassing story, but back in junior high, I was watching the original Dragon Ball. I was scrambling to hide the video during the Bulma showering scene when my mom was entering my room. Yeah, because that was the thing, right?
That always happens. You know, you're watching something, and something like sex scene, your family pops out. It's like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it last week or not, but I was watching Ninja Scroll with a friend,
yeah,
and his mom came in right when that guy's like boinking that girl. And I'm like, anime must like emit some sort of like telepathic signal to moms, right? To walk in at the most awkward time. We watched like a good portion of it. We watched the trailers. We watched, I think, Dragon Pink before it, which is a lot of hentai, right? Compared to Ninja Scroll. And then right at that part, she bursts in, dinner! You know? She's just looking and like walking away backwards really slowly. Pixel Perspective says the American version of the first Dragon Ball game called Dragon Power had changed Roshi's request for panties into request for sandwiches. Dragon Ball Z, so much screaming, yet we were cheated out of seeing Gohan, Goten, and Trunks getting conceived. I know, they were just born, right? Like they were just there. They just happened. CBL says sex is happening. Anime's parents. Anime sex senses tingling. Now I feel old. I remember Dragon Pink. Yeah, it's like I actually really liked the character designs in Dragon Pink a lot. All right, next one comes to us from Super Boo. Super Boo 85. He says, I saw Dragon Ball Z first when it aired on Cartoon Network. It was the Ocean Group dub, which was heavily censored, but I liked it from the beginning and wanted to keep watching. I had to persuade my brothers and parents into watching it, though. My older brother didn't quite get into it at first, but he usually had to stay over He usually had say over what we watched at the time, but talking with my dad about it got him interested and got my brother to give it a try. And luckily, both my brothers and my dad ended up getting really into it. My dad possibly even more than the rest of us. He ended up liking Bleach and Naruto as well. As for the OG Dragon Ball show, I saw it when I was a little later. Also, when it aired on Cartoon Network, I really liked it a lot from the start as well. And at the time, my brothers were more into doing stuff on their computers and stuff, so it was mainly just me watching. But it was interesting to see Goku's beginnings and to see the characters grow throughout the series. I'd say I enjoyed Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z equally, but differently, as they have a different feel. I didn't really like Dragon Ball GT, and I haven't watched Super yet. I haven't read the Dragon Ball manga, so I'd have to say the anime is my favorite media for the Dragon Ball series, says Super Boo. Very fitting name for tonight's subject. Very cool that your parents are into, my parents aren't into any of the shit that I like, but they're really old, right? Because if I'm old, they're super old, but they weren't really into any of the stuff that I like. You might want to pick a different thing.
That was quick.
Let's see here. Ocean Group, Scoot Diggity, welcome. He says Ocean Group had much better voice actors than Funimation. That was so sad when I heard that Bulma's voice actor passed away, says Matthew Roach. Yeah, Hiromi Tsuru was her name, and she voiced tons of characters because she voiced Bulma. She did Ukyo's voice in Ranma. She did Ayukawa in Kimagure Orange Road. Ayukawa. She did lots of voices. So yeah, I was super sad to hear of her passing. I don't know what you're saying. That was so... Okay. All right, next one comes to us from JT. Oh, JT. JT is a super Dragon Ball fan who's a member of the Sarupro crew. By the way, you guys. JT says, back in the days as a kid, I had no idea what anime was. I was mostly familiar with typical popular morning cartoon shows like Animaniacs, DuckTales, G.I. Joe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, etc. Then one day, animation so different of what I was used to watch compared to other cartoons. I immediately fell in love with little Goku, Yamcha, and Bulma. The characters' designs, humor, and action were so appealing to me. After watching the episode, I ran to see my cousin and told him about this awesome show. And just like me, he was instantly hooked. But the bad news is the show didn't air that long on the channel. We never understood why. A couple months passed, and one of my cousin's friends discovered the first manga of Dragon Ball in bookstores. These mangas were basically our Bibles and treasures of our time. The mangas were imported from France. Every 2 months they would release in our local bookstore, and we were waiting impatiently, picturing in our minds the story. In my school, no one knew about Dragon Ball but me. One day I started showing my mangas to my colleagues in class, and they said that it was the coolest shit ever. My pops took me to the restaurant. On our way to that spot, while we were driving, I noticed a store where you could see wall scrolls of Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon. At that moment, I said, "Dad, stop! Let's go into that store. As I went inside, it was paradise on earth. The store had all kinds of merch, even some Sailor Moon stuff. But my main interests were the Dragon Ball Z VHS tapes. I couldn't believe it. What was so cool about those VHS tapes was they were super advanced in terms of story arcs. I remember when my father brought me to the Wrath of the Dragon, I was blown away. Also, the 3 Androids movie was also sick. What comes to mind as my second favorite, I cannot forget the legendary singer Hironobu Kageyama. Songs like We Got a Power, We Were Angels, and Chala Hechala. They were all so good. This era of Dragon Ball was not just an anime, it was a lifestyle to all of us. Till this day, it's why it's my favorite anime of all time and always will be, says JT. Very cool. Like I said, JT is a super fan of Dragon Ball stuff. Man, those wall scrolls back in the day, I had a number of those too growing up. I used to get them in Chinatown. Like, Chinatown was full of like all this stuff, like wall scrolls. I still have one of my old wall scrolls from ages ago, and they're still in. It's like they keep in really good condition. I don't keep it hung up anymore. OEB Pete is here. Welcome, OEB Pete. He says, "Hey, sorry, what is up?" OEB Pete, how are you doing? Eric says, my uncle got Dragon Ball because of me. He called it Vegeta Fajita. What? Distracto Disc says, I still prefer the Ocean dub. There's the villain in Dead Zone that shouts pepperoni as he comes out to attack. I don't know why, but I still find it hilarious. Really? Why does that happen? Just cuz? That's random. And of course, Destructo Disc gets his name from Dragon Ball as well. A couple characters. Krillin has the disc fireball thing. I have painful memories of buying DBZ tapes and then DVD with only 3 episodes per disc at $25 a disc, says Scoot Diggity. Yeah, that was a time, man. Robotech was my favorite anime of all time, says OEB Pete. We're actually going to talk about Robotech. This is our second ever anime live show, which is basically just like our Saturday show, but replace retro video games with retro anime, and you have this Wednesday thing that's happening. But we will get to Robotech / Macross as well. I'm thinking maybe after we do, possibly after Ranma or possibly after Yu Yu Hakusho. We're going to do it. Krillin is my favorite character, says Destructo Disc. Very cool. I love Krillin too. He's a cool character. And he ended up with the girl, the ultimate girl, who's not really a girl. She's a robot. But she was always my favorite. Let's see here. Mackenzie says, Sarma, I'm not sure if I find it funny or sad, but what did the writers do to Yamcha as the years went on? I know! It's like, they just like turned him into this like degenerate, right? as time went on. Though he was always kind of a lecher from the beginning, Yamcha was. Kind of wild that the Ocean dub continued in Canada while Funimation dubbed the American version. That is crazy.
UwU Wednesday for the win.
UwU Wednesday. What's up, Yakub? YTS, he says, my favorite character is Demon King Dabura. Yeah, I actually forgot about Dabura altogether. They toned him down and made him dull. Who did? I think Krillin died the most. Yeah, he died a bunch. And they kept bringing him back. And Devilman. What? Why are you suddenly typing in Russian?
Who?
Who's Pixel Reality?
That's not.
Oh, that's yeah. Somebody else. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what that says, but welcome, welcome. I remember some of the first internet video clips I watched obsessively were the intros for Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon from other countries, and the DBZ Canadian dub intro had always had me laughing for hours.
He says hello.
Hello.
Hello, Pixel Reality.
All right, next comes to us from Chris Tang. Chris Tang says, is it Chris Tang? Yes, Chris Tang. Chris Tang says, hilariously, my first exposure to the Dragon Ball franchise was the game Dragon Power for the NES. I lived in Hawaii and had a Japanese friend I played games with who told me about Dragon Ball when he saw the Dragon Power power game, and told me the sandwiches in the game were actually supposed to be panties, but they turned them upside down, and that totally changed my perspective of the game. I thought the game was terrible, so I assumed I wouldn't like the show either, but eventually I did see it and Dragon Ball Z, both before they had their English releases, and I thought they were really cool. I think my favorite Dragon Ball media was the game Dragon Ball Z Super Butoden 2 for the Super Famicom, because it was such an improvement over the first one, and my friends and I in the anime club in school would play it during lunch. I also have to give a mention to the PC Engine Dragon Ball Z game, since it did such a good job of replacing most of the iconic moments of the series in the form of pixel art cutscenes, says Chris Tang. Yeah, the Dragon Ball on the PC Engine was really cool in the form, like the music, it had some good tracks. I know one of my favorite PC Engine tracks is actually on there. I forget which one it is. I'd have to play it. I might play it at some point just so that you guys can hear it. But PC Engine Dragon Ball was cool, but I didn't know how to play it. I couldn't. For some reason I could never play it. I should try to play it again now and see if it still is difficult. But I remember playing it back in the day, and it was not an easy game to play. Pixel Perspective says Super Butoden 2 was awesome. I still remember the code to play as Brawly. Super Butoden 2 had the characters from the one movie too, right? Those green people with the orange hair. I loved that movie. Was it movie number 8? I want to say. I think it was movie number 8, right? Where they're all in that like tournament, and like those like blue alien people like start to kill people off in the tournament. And then I forget. I think Gohan like beats him up or something. You just button mash on the PC Engine game. Not much to it. Is that what it is? BoJack, yeah, those guys.
Pixel Reality says, because I'm from Russia, so I'm writing in Russian. I've been watching you for a long time.
Very cool. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in.
So I said that.
Pixel Reality.
Yeah, I wrote back saying thank you in Russian.
Very cool. Thank you so much for stopping in. You just button mash. Destructor just says Legacy of Goku 2 was pretty good. Part 1 was horrible. Never got a chance to play Boo's Fury. Those are the GBA games, right? The Dragon Ball games on the Game Boy. I never played any of those. I think I played one where Goku was little. It was like an action game. I think that's the only one I played briefly. My earliest Dragon Ball game was actually an RPG game that my friend Muhammad in junior high school had borrowed from one of our friends, and that was my first Dragon Ball game, and I thought it was amazing. I didn't end up getting it at one point for Super Famicom, but it was, I think, the first Super Famicom game. It was an RPG game, and it's like a card battler. Like you had different cards that represented like different things. Like there was like one that would heal or evade, or your super attack. I really enjoyed it. And it's actually thanks to that game that I really enjoyed the GS Mikami game on the PC Engine, because I had already played something very similar. Scootiggity says, Sarupro, not anime related, but I got my Poly Mega last week. Very cool. I saw that a lot of people got them. Like a lot of people got them, which is cool. So yeah, Poly Mega is real. OEB Pete got his. He was here just a second ago. I don't know if he's still here, but he's doing a bunch of videos on his channel. So if he's still here, check out OEB Pete on YouTube, because he's doing like really recent Poly Mega videos. I did a bunch of Poly Mega videos like a year and a half ago, and there's not really much I can talk about it anymore, so I haven't done any new videos on it. I still stream with it though, because it's very convenient. It's very convenient to stream with it. Let's see, the DS Dragon Ball RPG was fun, says Eris. I never played any of them on any of those consoles. I think I stopped playing Dragon Ball games in the 32-bit generation. I bought Fighters 2 years ago on Black Friday for $19.99, and it's still sealed. I still haven't opened it, but I bought it like 2 years ago. Let's see here. There was a Dragon Ball game for Mega Drive in certain parts of Europe. Yeah, I have that. I have the Japanese one. It's called I forget, but yeah, I have the Japanese Mega Drive one. CBL says, fun fact, look up boxer named Yoko Gushiken. The design of Mr. Satan was based on his appearance, even down to the stature. Really? I never knew that. Never knew that. Mackenzie says, I think I'm done buying Dragon Ball games. I remember buying Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for my PS4 several years ago in the clearance bin at Walmart. Probably worst PS4 game I played. Oh my god. That does... I totally see it. Afro and everything. That's funny. I had no idea. That's interesting. Thank you for sharing that little tidbit. Had no idea. Pixel Perspective says Barcode Battler. Oh my god, I remember I used to get all the card ass stuff. I used to buy all those card ass cards even though I had no way to play like those card ass things until much later. But I used to buy them because they and I would buy like all the cards by Amada, I think was the company, or Adama, I don't remember. The card company that made like all the Japanese trading cards in individual bags. I live in Los Angeles, so we had Little Tokyo. Little Tokyo had stores where they would string the cards, and you just ripped the card from a string, and that's the card that you got. It was a lottery card. You didn't see them because they came in like these lottery bags on a string, and you just ripped off the bag, and that was what you paid for. You paid for the card ahead of time. You got to rip off a card. It was really cool. Really cool. I had so many of them. Polygon Lion says, I'm still waiting for my Polymega to ship. I take it you probably weren't in that first wave.
Soon.
Card ass cards. Yeah, that's actually how it's written, but it's not two separate words. It's like card ass. I don't know what a card ass was, but they were cards, and a lot of they were cool, and they had barcodes on them. They had barcodes that you could use, and I guess they released a version of that here. Jakob says, yeah, the Xenoverse games are bad. You need a subscription to do offline multiplayer stuff. Xenoverse was okay. I'm trying to see if I missed anything.
Maybe
all right.
Link the Master.
Sorry, anything I'm buying? Yeah, I read that one. That he's done buying them. All right, next question. We went off on a tangent for a little while, didn't we? Next one comes to us from GT Beakerman. GT Beakerman says, Dragon Gumballs are my favorite. What? All right, next one comes to us from Matthew Roach. Matthew says, Matthew Roach here. I discovered Dragon Ball on Cartoon Network in the 2000s after watching Dragon Ball Z first on Toonami. There are aspects that I prefer with Dragon Ball, like the action scenes in the episodes are not dragging on, where not too much was happening in like they weren't in Dragon Ball Z and DBZ. I think it means that they cut out like the filler, kind of like in Kai. As for Dragon Ball media, it would have to be the DVD Blue Funimation boxes that I collected, since they are the uncut versions that remove the censored scenes from the broadcast versions, says Matthew Roach. Very cool. I remember when they like took like the some of the movies and they like letterboxed them, right? And like they ended up like cutting stuff off or something, if I remember correct. Not the movies. I don't remember. They did something. People were like in a hissy fit over it. I remember. People were upset that they were like cutting off pieces of the show. Until the Frieza saga was forever, the Water of Life was so long. Yeah, I remember the Frieza saga. There were episodes where nothing happened in it. So I remember it's not the greatest game, but not the worst. Maybe someday you should play Battle Stadium DON on GameCube or PS2. It's a Smash Bros. Clone. I have the PS2 one. I have a Battle Stadium DON. The one that I wish I had was DreamMix TV, which is another Smash clone, which also has... that one has like Transformers and a bunch of other characters. Very cool game. The orange boxes. Ah, okay. See, Destructor just knows what I'm talking about, because I barely know what I'm talking about. Polygon Lion says best Dragon Ball Z episodes is when Goku and Piccolo try to get driver's licenses.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode.
Yeah, the Tree of Might, Lord Slug, and Brawly movies got edited hard. Really? Yeah, I would always get that stuff like uncut and pirated usually when in my teens. It was really the only way you could get them, is to get them pirated. And actually we used to go through a guy who eventually opened up his own store because he was selling so much of the pirated stuff. Then he started selling like legitimate stuff. And he opened up a store in Los Angeles called Bonsai Anime. But before Bonsai Anime, he was selling a lot of bootleg stuff. And I used to buy a lot of that bootleg stuff. Bootleg Dragon Ball, bootleg Ranma stuff. Because they would come like with like labels and stuff. They looked really good. Really good for bootlegs. But they were for sure bootlegs, right? Because you couldn't buy a new Dragon Ball tape for $20. Let's see here. Now for me, as an anime physical collector owner, I just wished Funimation would treat DBZ right and not widescreen them. They were made in the 80s when widescreen was not a thing. Yeah, I think that's what Destructor Disc was mentioning up at the top about the orange boxes. All right, next one comes to us from Elvis Roa. Elvis Roa says, I didn't discover anything. Oh no, I'm not myself. Cybergirl, get out of my body. Run, save yourself, Saru and Jessie. Save Olivia. It's too late for me. Ah! That's an inside joke about Cybergirl. Most of you people know the Cybergirl story. She will likely watch this later. But yes, usually a really riveting answers from Cybergirl. So that's a joke about that. Let's see here. Sarumaru, it's still easier today to just pirate Dragon Ball shows. The official stuff is crazy expensive. Really, Pixel's Perspective says, I owe it to Dragon Ball for actually getting me into importing games from Japan. Oh, the memories of Tomo ads back in the day in Game Fan magazine. Oh my god, yes! Back in the day, so like, for me, I first started, before I discovered Game Fan, those were always ads in the back of EGM magazines. They used to have those, right? And a lot of those places, like, Game Fan was made by Die Hard Video Games, and Die Hard Video Games was in Tarzana, which I went all the way to frickin' Tarzana to get Ranma 1/2 Bakuretsu Ranto Hen, which was the second game. It came out here later, like 2 or 3 years later as Hard Battle here. But I went to get that freaking game because I had called in long distance because they were in a different area code. Said, do you guys have this Ranma game? And they were like, yes, we've got 2 copies. I'm like, all right, I'm going to come in, hold one for me. I go in. An hour and a half, almost 2 hours at the bus to freaking Tarzana from Los Angeles, right? They sold them. And the guy's like, oh, I thought you were one of the people who called. And I'm like, oh. And I told him this whole story about everything. And you think they give me a discount? Nope. But that day I ended up buying Fist of the North Star 6. And then I got Dragon Ball from Bonsai later. But yeah, I had gone all the way down to freaking Die Hard. And then they sold the freaking Ranma games. I was so sad. There used to be this very good bootleg anime group called FX. They just ripped off all the R1 DVD box sets and resold them for like $20 a piece. Was that on eBay? Because I remember seeing like a bunch of DVD box sets. Okay. I remember someone was doing that with bootlegs. I read that one. That's the way I started talking about Die Hard. Or Game Fan. Did anyone else here have their own DBZ fan webpage in the late 90s that stole power levels and gifts from other sites? I feel like everybody did. I had a GeoCities website in 98, 99 that had like all the things that I liked. So basically like my YouTube channel now. So my YouTube channel is like my art, retro games, and anime, right? I had a website back in the day on GeoCities that was that. And it was like Dragon Ball, Ranma, K-pop. Like it was so, and J-pop. K-pop, J-pop, and anime like Ranma, Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, all that stuff.
I remember
GeoCities.
It's put gifts all over my page.
Everybody did that.
I had Sonic going like up and down, left and right on my page. Yep. It was so cool.
Yeah, when my first GeoCities, like the background was like crazy. I had stuff going on. You couldn't even read the text. And then I cleaned it up to where it actually looked like a normal website.
But the more you put, the longer it took to load too.
Yeah, especially everyone back then, had 56K modems at that time. Well, at least at the time I was doing it, it was 56K. When I first ever got on the internet, I didn't have a computer. I used the Sega Saturn. The Sega Saturn's Netlink modem was like 36.6, and it used like the Planet Web browser. I don't remember. I saw somebody on YouTube talk about how impressed they were with that the Dreamcast had Planet web browser. And it's like the Saturn did it like way before the Dreamcast did. Let's see. Not sure how expensive it is for you guys down south, but up here in Canada, a complete Blu-ray Dragon Ball Z collection is $360 on Amazon. Why?
Damn.
Sasquatch says K-pop, J-pop, and other pops. All the pops.
All the pops. What's up,
Welcome,
Sasquatch?
Sasquatch. All right, next one comes to us from I'm Borderline. That's I'm Charmline, King of Charms. He says, Dragon Ball, I love it. I first discovered it when I was a wee lad, maybe 7 years of age. It was Dragon Ball Z on Toonami. I saw the first episode and was hooked, but I picked up tap, bullet, and jazz classes after school, so I had to tape them in order to watch, which I did religiously. I fucking love Dragon Ball, dude. I never stopped watching it, and after Super Saiyan 3 and the Boo Saga, I was kind of bummed. That's when I discovered Dragon Ball proper. I watched through all of it and learned that how Goku came to be. Then I found Dragon Ball GT. Then I forgot about it. Then many moons passed, although there were no more Dragon Balls. So I felt the blood of the Saiyans in my heart. I didn't feel the blood of the Saiyans in my heart. Then one day out of the blue, I discovered Dragon Ball Super, and holy crap, did I start right back up again. I caught up by binge watching 60 episodes, then was caught up enough to watch it weekly on Crunchyroll. I would stay up till 3 a.m. sometimes refreshing the site to watch the show live, but it was worth it. Some people didn't like Super, but it definitely scratched my Dragon Ball itch. Now that the anime is done, I'm watching manga reviews every month on the 20th. I dig all of it pretty much. My favorite memory was probably the first time Goku turned Super Saiyan. Either that or when Master Roshi gets to take a peek under Bulma's dress. But let's go with Super Saiyan. It truly is a legendary moment, and some instances have come to close, but nothing can touch that moment. Everything up until that was leading up to this very moment. It's hot. That's it, I guess. Oh, by the way, I'm Borderline. This is I'm Borderline. Very cool. Wow, he actually had I didn't know he was so passionate about Dragon Ball. But remember, that's what we were doing when Super came on. We were watching it from the get-go when like Super came out, and it was painful because we had to wait like every week to watch Super. And we did the same thing, and we used to hate it because when it first aired, everybody was watching it, so Crunchyroll would be like, really bad. Do you remember?
Just like Hunter x Hunter, remember?
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter was the same way.
We're like, we can't watch this.
We're like, this is unwatchable. Yeah, we were doing that with Hunter x Hunter too. We were watching it as they came on. I got into DBZ in high school and been a fan since, says Nintendo Geek 45. Very cool. I like the Goku avatar. So Leon says Dragon Ball Heroes is its own thing from Dragon Ball Super. Is there a Super? Is there an anime of Heroes?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Matthew Roach says I have never seen GT because of that god awful English rap opening.
What? There's a rap opening?
Yeah.
I guess in America, right?
The GT version.
See, I watched all of this stuff way before it aired, so I don't know. The only thing I do know is the stupid Dragon, because that was airing while I was going to school in the morning. That's why I know, but I had no idea about GT or any rap song. In Japanese, Dragon Ball GT's song was performed by Field of View, I think they're called. The song was called Dandan Kokoro Hikareteku by Field of View. I think they were called Field of View. And the ending credits were by Dean. Hitori Janai or the theme song. The ending theme song. And this was at a time I was like, man, these are like popular groups, like when like you started getting like more actual like Japanese pop and not just songs made for anime, because a lot of the 80s were a lot of it was made for that show, right? So like you had like people who were contracted to do songs and they were specific to the show. When it came to Dragon Ball GT, they had like, actual J-pop bands like Field of View and Dean. Let's see here. Rock the Dragon. Dragon Ball Z. Ah! That's how it was. Like some random like scream.
Just like Dragon Ball Super, the last song they played. Remember? That song's especially made for the anime.
Yeah. Well, see, Dragon Ball is one of those shows where like the music, a lot of the music is like specifically made for the show, right? Let's see here. I kind of wish they made a Dragon Ball cereal like they did with Pokemon. Seeing a Pokemon cereal was like a dream come true. Whoa! Transfer donated $20. He says, "Hi, bye." Thank you for the drive-by donation, Transfer. Very cool. He donated. We do a give whenever Transfer donates. We do a giveaway because he donates to the cause of doing the charms. But he never wants the charm. So tonight we're gonna give away one of these acrylic charms of your choice. Whoever wins can get to pick. So usually we give away a charm on behalf of Transfer, and then we just put him on the package like so. There is a Transfer right there. So he's been. This is from. Oh my God! This is like. I don't remember. This is an old design. So he's been supporting for a long time. But yeah, he's usually always for the cause of making the charms happen. But
hi bye.
Awesome. But he donates a charm. So tonight we're gonna do a charm giveaway thanks to Transfer. We're gonna be doing that. So tonight we're giving away a charm and we're giving away the weekly game. After we do the questions, I'll announce who the winner is for the weekly video game giveaway. Dragon Ball was considered death metal. Was it? Dragon Ball GT Final Bout was the coolest game as a kid, even if it was kind of crap. Fighting big ass Super Baby was the best. Transfer with the haboob of dollars. A quick make it rain. Yeah, thank you, Transfer. Very cool. Sorry, Mar, obviously I didn't get into Dragon Ball until its prime, but you think Dragon Ball popularized anime in the West? My parents have that anime stigma. Not sure if I'm making sense. No, I totally know that stigma that you're talking about, and that was a big thing, especially before anime started becoming like more mainstream. I think anime was always pretty big, right? Like, but not as big as it got once like Dragon Ball made it so that people who weren't just into anime liked anime. So like, I'm sorry, anime wasn't really big. It was pretty niche back in the day. We got like stuff localized, right? But it was never really like anime. It was just cartoons, right? Like we had Voltron, which was Go Lion. We had Robotech, which was Macross. We had Gigantor, which was Tetsujin 28. You know, all those different shows. We had Samurai Troopers, which was Ronin Warriors. That came out once anime was, you know, in its own, like, people started properly categorizing anime. I think Dragon Ball made it so that more of the mainstream audience got into anime, and it was in the beginning with Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon was the first. We talked about that last week during the Sailor Moon show, and then Dragon Ball, and then we got stuff like Samurai Pizza Cats, and then Ronin Warriors, Techno Man, which was Tekkaman Blade. But I think that before Dragon Ball and stuff, it was a very niche thing, you know, and like people who like knew anime, we were always like that like group of weird people who liked Japanimation, as you know, friends and family would call it. You're like Japanimation, you know. It wasn't a huge mainstream thing, even though there was a lot of anime in mainstream media. It was never really classified as anime. It was just cartoons. Let's see here. I think Rock the Dragon was actually composed by Shuki Levy, that did all of the amazing songs of the most cartoons from the 80s. Don't know what happened there. I think he was just trying to go with something hardcore. But Shuki Levy, man, like Haim Saban and Shuki Levy, they were like the dream team of cartoons back in the day, right? Like they were behind a lot of the big shows, and they were also behind a lot of really early localizations. Like Haim Saban and Shuki Levy, I think back in like the He-Man days, Heathcliff, Inspector Gadget, even Samurai Pizza Cats. I believe Shuki Levy wrote it, and it was sung by, I don't know, some person. But I believe he wrote it, and I believe Saban had brought it out. But yeah, they were like this like Jewish dream team of like big cartoon shows back early on. I think we owe a lot to Haim Saban and Shuki Levy for, or mainly Haim Saban, not Shuki Levy. Shuki Levy was just the guy that Haim Saban worked with. They were really close. But I think we owe a lot to Haim Saban for a lot of the media that we got early on, because he was behind a lot of those early localizations of stuff. Or he worked with Tokyo Movie Shinsha, right? So like a lot of the animation that was done in Heathcliff and Inspector Gadget was done by contracted work by Tokyo Movie Shinsha via, companies that, like Saban, and then there was like Murakami Swensen. Anyway, I'm like going way off track here. Pole position 2, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he a bunch of stuff. I remember the pole position cartoon. I vaguely remember the theme song as well. English dub of the episodes of Samurai Pizza Cat. Saban also did, right, Samurai Pizza Cat, Saban and Dick. I was raised in the early 2000s, so I never got to watch Dragon Ball Z or Sailor Moon on TV when it was aired. But with Pokemon, it's literally my favorite anime ever. Big fan here.
Homer's here.
Homer, welcome, Homer. We are talking animus today and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We've actually been good about starting the anime show on time.
Yeah.
The Saturday show is always like, we say 8:30, it's like 8:45, 9 o'clock. Sometimes we'll actually do it at 8:30, but almost never is it at 8:30. But we've been good with the anime show because I feel like because it's also on a Wednesday, we have to start it kind of early. Let's see here. Deke actually went out of business in the early 2000s. Let's see, who did I miss? Destructive just says, I grew up watching stuff I didn't know was anime from super early. Grimm's Fairy Tales. Noozles! I remember Noozles. Superbook. Adventures of Little Koala. Noozles. That was one thing that I looked forward to. Because my parents split at an early age. So, like, I was like 4, almost 5 when my parents split. So, I spent every summer and every Christmas in Las Vegas where my parents lived they live here again. They just moved back. But, at the time, my parents, who are my dad and my stepmom, I would come every year to visit, and they had cable. I didn't have cable, so I loved watching stuff like the Noozles was one of the things that I loved watching. Let's see here. I don't think I even saw any anime until Sailor Moon, and I didn't know it was called anime at the time. I think when Cartoon Network had Toonami, I saw some more. Gizmo, welcome! He says, maybe I saw Robotech early on, but that's about it. So for me, my first like, anime experience, like, when I knew, oh, this is different, was Robotech. Even though there was no, like, people weren't calling stuff anime, it was all cartoons, but you knew it was from Japan back in the day. And that was, like, early on with me, it was with Robotech, because that's what was on TV when I was a kid. It was, those were the big shows. It was like Transformers, G.I. Joe, Voltron, Robotech, Smurfs, Transformers, He-Man, that like really early 80s stuff. Because I'm in my 40s, so that was all that stuff. All right, number 17 comes to us from Cybergirl 007, who Elvis Roa was channeling earlier. Cybergirl says, Toonami probably, Dragon Ball anime. Riveting, like I said. So that's why Elvis Roa was making a joke to the effect of a really short answer. They purchased the properties from... what did I miss? They were needed because of how the pipeline was created. Deke was actually bought by Viacom. They purchased the properties from them. You mean Macross. Makuros! Man, I loved original Minmay. It's funny, I had made this like meme thing, and then I actually was surprised to see it actually circulated on the internet, on the Twitters. But it was about Minmay, and it said, do you remember Love Minmay? I bet you don't, you superficial bitch, or something like that. And like people shared it, and people were saying like, yeah, Team Misa and stuff like in the comments. It was funny. I think everyone cheered for or rooted for Misa, right? Because like, it's funny because I love Minmay. It was just funny because she's really superficial in the show. So I had made that thing and I shared it, and I guess people shared it, and I saw it circulating on Twitter. I started cartoons probably in 1990, but there was a lot of 80s carryover back then. At the time, things moved slower, so I still got to see pretty much all of the 80s tunes, says Gizmo. Very cool. All right, let's move on to our next question. Next one comes to us from Cerulean. Cerulean says, wow, I already read 18 of these. Cerulean says, I remember watching the original Dragon Ball series when it was in syndication after I got out of high school. Liked the characters and designs since they seemed so similar, as well as they should since Akira Toriyama did Dragon Quest and Chrono Trigger, the latter of which was relatively new release. And I could see a few peeps carrying the Nintendo Power strategy guides around school. I later found out its origins once I had access to the internet the following year and discovered fan subs. It's been a very near and dear series to me, as it was usually the series that would help me break the ice to friends that were interested in anime, but I didn't know where to begin or what they'd even be into. As far as my favorite bit of Dragon Ball media, that's a good question since there's so much, but I'll have to go with Dragon Ball Z Movie 12, Fusion Reborn, because of just how bat crazy it was. Swearing at the barrier to break it down, old villains coming back, not just say Frieza, but even Hitler. Always puts a smile on my face, says Cerulean. Yeah, that movie's funny. I loved all the Dragon Ball movies. They were like the best part of Dragon Ball were the movies. Just like with Ranma, the best things were always like the OVAs, right? And the movies, they were always like the funnest stuff. Because it was always the stuff that had the budgets and like, the better animation and what have you. The first anime was Battle of the Planets, English version of Science Team Gatchaman. Voltron is way tamer than the Japanese shows that Voltron is made from. Yeah, Go Lion has like people dying left and right. It has decapitations. But I mean, same thing with Power Rangers. Power Rangers also had a bunch of stuff. And in Japan, it's aimed towards kids. But like, I guess it's just like different stuff, right? Because we have this whole mentality that, if you show violence to kids, they're going to run out and kill someone immediately. So like, we have to tame that. Because apparently we're like super gullible. Super gullible. All right, and that was it. That was 18 answers this week to the weekly question. If you want to be a part of this and get a chance to win a game, you can do so by clicking the link up at the top of the chat, wherever it is for you, wherever your chat is. Maybe it's up there, but that link is for next week's question. It's about Ranma. We worded this one a little differently because a lot of people might not be familiar with Ranma, so we asked if you knew what Ranma was, and if you did, what is your favorite part about it, or your favorite memory, or something or another. But yes, next week we will be doing Ranma 1/2. All right, now we have... That was it, right? Is there a winner here?
No.
A winner? All right, so now we're going to do the winner. The winner... Let me get a drink of soda. Man. Sorry. My throat was super dry because I'm talking like a million miles an hour. So, as soon as I drank that, it like hit the back of my dry throat. Summer 98 was probably my favorite summer memories. My brother and I stayed up late until 3 a.m. watching Dragon Ball Z, and we had a new apartment, so everything was fresh and new surroundings. Ranma, says Cerulean. Oh man, I love Ranma. I love Ranma. Alright, do we have a winner?
Yeah.
Alright, and our winner is... Who's the winner?
Is Elvis Roa.
Elvis Roa! He's not here, but he won. He won with... And this is random. It has no... So, it doesn't really matter what you answer. As long as you answer something, it's a random draw. Elvis Roa, you are the winner of the weekly video game giveaway. You are not here, but we will let you know that you have won. He is a member of the Sarupro crew. So we will just let him know in Discord that he has won. We're also doing a charm giveaway. Jessie, go ahead and do a giveaway for that. You already did one?
Right here.
All right. So remember, link up there is to next week's question at the top of your chat. If you want to answer it, if you know about Ranma, go ahead and answer it, because we talk about your memories and it's fun, right? It's fun to just
as Elvis always says, rigged.
Rigged. I know. He would say it too. Even when he wins, he'll say it's rigged, which is funny. All right, that link there that Jessie posted, that is the charm giveaway. So go ahead and click on that. We're going to give away one of these charms. You get to pick whichever charm you want by going to sarumaru.com. And then you can pick whichever charm if you are picked as the winner. And then this one's not there, but he's super cute and I'm showing him off. This is we do charm every month. We also do a charm for the elite people. They get their own special charm that we don't put up on the shop. You can find out more about that on sarumaru.com or patreon.com/sarumaru. If we can get some links, that would be awesome. Awesome. Ring Fan Master says, so many links. My head. Take it. That's all the same link. That's all the same link up there. That's just the for you guys to enter the contest. To win a charm. A charmy charm. Alright, and that is sarumaru.com. So now we have more links. That is sarumaru.com, which you can go and check out all of my charms or games or whatever. There's stuff there. I also do like anime and video game apparel. That's in the description if you want to check that out, or someone would be kind enough to post that. Jessie is working as fast as he can right now. His fingers are doing the thing. Oh, cool. Yeah, there. Oh, Jessie, you're ready.
Yeah.
Jessie, you ready? Jessie, look at Jessie.
There it is.
There it is. That is my Teespring shop. A lot of cool stuff. Very cool. All right, so we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a little game, you guys. Little interactive game that we like to call Name That Anime. And the way that Name That Anime works is we're gonna show you guys a screenshot. Random screenshot of an anime. What I need from you is to give me the name of that anime. You know, with like, you know, we have Dragon Ball Z. If you just say Dragon Ball, that's fine, as long as, you know, but no abbreviations, you know. So if it's Dragon Ball Z and you happen to write Dragon Ball, we'll take it, you know. If it's Dragon Ball Super and you just write Dragon Ball, that's fine. Just make sure you write Dragon Ball. Same thing if it's Sailor Moon. If it's Sailor Moon S or whatever, just write Sailor Moon and what have you. You get it. It's Pikachu.
JT's here.
JT, welcome. You were sleeping. Yeah, I read your thing. We just barely finished doing the weekly questions. I was telling everybody about how big a Dragon Ball fan you were. So make sure you go back and watch that. You were number what number were you? You were number 11. Yes, number 11. I read it and we talked about it, and I mentioned how JT is big Dragon Balls fan. Big fan. All right, so back to Name That Anime. So basically the way it works, I'm going to put a screenshot up. You tell me which anime that screenshot is from. The correct answer that pops up here first is the one who gets the point. The person with the most points at the end of it wins. And we usually only do like 6 or 7 screenshots. So if anyone gets a second point, chances are that's the person who's going to win the charm. All right, you guys. So you ready? Remember, make sure that your chat is set to live chat, not top chat. Because if it's not set to live chat, it's not going to show up properly. Okay, yeah, I thought you were going to click on that.
No.
We're not ready yet. So make sure your chats, we'll give you guys a minute here to refresh, to put your chat on live chat. And remember, you guys, like, if it's Dragon Ball Super, if you just say Dragon Ball, I'll take it. If it's Sailor Moon R and you just say Sailor Moon, I'll take it. You get the gist. Same thing if it's, like, the American name for a show. So, like, if I show Tetsujin 28 and you answer with Gigantor, I'll take it. You know, Ronin Warrior, Samurai and Troopers, blah, blah, blah. You get the picture. As long as the first correct answer is the first one that pops up here. Not on your screen, not on your phone. Yada, yada. Cello, welcome. He says, Cello. He says, hey, Sarumaru and Jessie, just checking in with you guys tonight to say what's up. Also, to say thanks for my Piccolo statue and Super Saiyan Vegeta keychain related to tonight's show. See ya, gotta go back to bed. Good night, Cello. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. That was Cello. I guess he won some Dragon Ball related stuff on the show. We also have a Dragon Ball statue that somebody can actually win at some point. It's in our big box, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's in our big box. So if you are a member of the Elite, you can pick from the big box as well. Let's see. Also, make sure the stream is set to live, says Super Boo. All right, here we go, guys. Tenchi Muyo. We're doing a Tenchi Muyo show at some point. It is East. All right, you guys. Howdy and good night, Cello. I know. Thanks for popping in. It was nice to see you pop in. All right, here we go, guys. Name that anime. Like I said, first answer to pop up here is the winner. Rekka Renz is here. What is up? He says, "¿Qué onda con el Saru?" What's up, Rekka Renz? Welcome. JT says, "I will send you guys Dragon Ball stuff soon." Yay! Very cool.
Yay!
We have a couple Dragon Ball things in there, right? We have a towel.
Oh, we have
a Dragon Ball towel, and we have a new statue that we just got.
We should give away that towel today. As a prize.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll do a bonus. Yeah. We'll do it as a prize for
this.
Oh, for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm stupid.
We'll just do that.
We'll give away the towel.
The towel is the prize.
For the prize.
It's perfect.
But we're also doing a charm giveaway as well.
We're doing a charm giveaway.
Just in time. Let's go. All right, you guys. Here we go. Name that anime. As soon as I start, someone pops in and says hi. I like to say hi to everybody who pops in. We like to keep it very close, personal, and intimate here on the Sarumaru channel. We all know each other. We're all family. When you're here, you're family. All right, winner's going to get this towel from Japan. It says, "Welcome to Dragon World." This is a towel from the Dragon Ball thing that they used to have in Japan. What was it called? Jump World or whatever. And it's a neck towel. This one is the first one right there, and that's from Japan. We got this from our last trip to Japan. Somebody will win that, and we'll probably throw in some other stuff in there too. We will probably throw in. Ooh, you know what we should give them? We should give. We have a second set of Evangelion towels.
Oh yeah,
we can give that because we have one that's like the pencil case and the towels. I want to give those together, but then we have like a second set of just lonely towels. We can just make it a set of towels.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can do that. All right, so we're gonna give away two towel sets. Actually, one of them is Dragon Ball, and the other one is Evangelion. Street Sharks. Oh my God, you gotta remember all the Ninja Turtles. We gotta do, even though Ninja Turtles not really anime. We should probably do a Ninja Turtle show at some point. I'm afraid if I do it, people are gonna be like, "That's not anime." So like. But it's a lot of us like Ninja Turtles. It'd be funny though. Perfect size for my Dragon Balls. It says Gizmo. For your balls. Chala, head chala. It says Daniel. Okay, so one of these is one set. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And we also got these Evangelion towers. All right, here we go, you guys. All of the cute anime towels. All right. Image number 1. We're going to go ahead and start. Name that anime. Remember, first correct answer in the chat is the person who wins. Name that anime in 3, 2, 1. Focus. Focus on my hand, camera. Camera cam. Wow. I'm surprised. La Blue Girl. Oh, Boo got it. Boo. Super Boo got it.
Super Boo.
Super Boo got it. With Kiki's. I will take Kiki's. We all know what Kiki's is. 1 point for Super Boy. Alright. And that's how you play it. Wait, was he the first one? Yeah, he was the first one. It's virtual highlights. Super Boo. Alright, here we go, guys. Super Boo gets the point. Here's the next one. Name that anime. Next screenshot in 3, 2, 1. I just saw blue butt. Oh man.
One Punch Man. Not Blue Girl.
Not Blue Girl. Oh, Aries got it. Was Aries the first one? Yeah, Aries. Yeah. popped in first. Eris got it with Ninja Scroll. Very cool. That was it. It was Ninja Scroll. Ninja Scroll. Fist of the North Star? Close. Kind of. Alright. Next one.
How do you know that, Daniel?
What, La Blue Girl?
No, nothing. Just keep going.
Daniel knows all the La Blue Girls. He's watched all of them. He watches them to judge them. The Scroll of the Ninja. Alright, who got that one? Eris, right?
Yeah.
1 point for Eris, 1 point for Super Boo. Alright, next screenshot. Name that anime in 3, 2, 1. That's gonna be a hard one, probably. Guy who did sexy. Ooh. It's everything okay? Oh, this is gonna be a hard one. Everyone's like, Macross, get him.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
I don't think you're gonna know what this is. RoboCop. Yeah, I knew this was gonna be a hard one.
Maybe give a clue?
The clue is 01. You can see it in the image. Big clue. Mech anime. Macross. Bubblegum Crisis. Daikon. Gundam 01. Record of Lodos War. Maddox! There we go. Pixel Perspective got it. Point for Maddox. It was Maddox 01. Very cool. Alright. That's everyone has 1 point so far. So hopefully we have four more screenshots I have here for you guys. Man, I didn't think anyone was gonna get that one. Very cool. Very cool. But yes, it was Maddox. Of course, Maddox. Yep, that was Maddox. Duh. I knew that was going to be a hard one. That was a hard one. Because it's old. That was actually like one of the first shows I watched. Never heard of that one. I need to win this hard. Maddox was cool. Every time I think of Maddox, I think of Cup of Noodles and what was her name? Shit, not that. There was this really like cute anime girl character, and she had like the tiniest mouth, like she was, tiniest mouth. I forget her name. Miss Kusunoki or something. I haven't seen Maddox in years. I should watch it. It's like an hour long maybe. Never heard of that one. All right, here we go. So name that anime. Next screenshot in 3, 2, 1. You're like, what?
I know.
Sonic.
That's what I thought.
Oh, Eris got it.
Akko?
Aiko. Yep. I will take just Aiko, because that's literally who is on screen right now. All right. Very cool. What number was that? 4?
Yeah.
Oh, Eris has 2 points already. We have 3 more screenshots here, you guys. 3 more screenshots. Project Aiko. Everyone's chiming in now. All right, you guys. Name the anime. Next screenshot in 3, 2, 1. I know my boys.
Erbits.
Erbits.
Pikmin.
Oh, Record Man's got it.
Records.
It's Ghost in the Shell. Close enough. Record Man's got it. That is his first point?
Yep.
Murder mysteries. Alright, Record Ren's for the point. Let's make that go away. Very cool. So far, Eris is winning right now. Eris is winning, and we have 2 more screenshots left, you guys. So we either
we
tie.
We have an extra one too. Remember, I can put that up.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, because you remember you sent it. You sent it, but I couldn't put it up. I can put it up. Remember you said put the last one in. It's on Google Drive.
Oh no, that's not a thing. That was a chibi of me.
Oh,
it's not part of.
Okay, never mind.
It was a chibi of me with Dragon Ball Super Saiyan hair.
Oh.
All right.
Sorry.
We got 2 more screenshots, guys. Here we go. Next screenshot. Name that anime in 3, 2, 1. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, I'm full of chicken. I think I'm gonna watch Ghost in the Shell tonight. Sounds good.
The Flintstones.
The Flintstones.
Origami. Final
Fantasy. Remember the name of the actual show. The name of the show. I forgot the name. Then you don't get the point. Oh, there it is. Slayer's Try. All right. Well, that pretty much makes Eris the winner.
Yeah.
But we'll do the last screenshot just for shits and giggles. But Eris has 3 points. And it is Slayer's Try. It's actually specifically from Try. But yay, typing. Very cool. All right, so Eris pretty much won, but let me go ahead and show you guys the last screenshot for shits and giggles. And you guys can answer this one. Well, shit, says Rick and Friends. You guys can answer this one for fun. So here's the last one. That's the last screenshot. Bring me the prince. Right there. This one's just for funsies. Just for funsies, because Eris already won.
Dragon Warrior says destructive disc.
Boom! Yep, that was Dragon Warrior. But no points for anyone because Eris already won. But that was just for fun. And speaking of Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, that's this quarter's print club, you guys. For those of you who don't know, I draw a lot of art every quarter. I do a set of 3 prints, and you guys vote on the art that I do. We do a voting system on the Sarupro Discord, which you can join. You can join the print club for as little as $5 a month. Gets you 3 prints, a signed letter from me, and a sticker every quarter, and an envelope with whatever it was that you guys voted for. You guys voted for Dragon Quest this time around, which I wasn't too happy with at first because I don't know shit about Dragon Quest. But then I ended up really enjoying drawing these prints here. So that was Hero. I decided to go with a character from 1, a character from 5, and a character from the last games to evenly split them up. I decided to go with Bianca for 5, mainly because she just looked really badass. So she is the one that I ended up choosing as a character for 5. And then the last print is the Luminary, which was also really cool to draw. I actually really enjoyed drawing these. I say that almost about every print club at the end. I'm like, oh, I don't want to draw it. But in this case, I did not want to. Like, Jessie, I was like, I kept telling Jessie, I was like, I don't want the Dragon Quest. I don't know shit about Dragon Quest. I don't know these characters, blah, blah. But me and Jessie ended up binge watching a bunch of YouTube Dragon Ball things to get to know the characters. Yaka pledged $1.50 via Patreon. Aren't you already on Patreon? I'm pretty sure you're already a member, YTS. Yeah. But yes, you get these and a letter from me which is over there. And then the sticker. As we're on SPC Saru Print Club 11, this is a sticker for 11. All the stickers always have something to, like last one was Sakura. We did a Street Fighter theme, and then I do a letter. Letter's always talking about, hey, blah blah blah. This is what's going on in the world, and I sign it, and this goes out to you guys for $5 every month. I'm happy to say that I have 73 people on Patreon alone. This is not counting the subscriptions on sarumaru.com, because a bunch of you are signed up. A lot of the old Saru crew are signed up on sarumaru.com, and then a lot of you are on Patreon. So I think I have something close to 100 supporters in some sort of reward tier or another, and every tier you get some sort of reward. The $1 tier, you get access to the Discord. $1, $2, you get Discord access. $5, you get all the physical stuff. $10, you get extra stuff. The elite people get this. This is a King Slime, which is specific only to the elite people. Then there's also a magnet. The magnet is always just some cover art that we do. It was always PC Engine games up until Zelda. Zelda was the combo breaker, because it's like there's no PC Engine Zelda, so we had to take the Super Famicom one. We did this Super Famicom box, but now we have it again. This is our second Super Famicom. They've all been PC Engine magnets except for The Legend of Zelda and Dragon Quest. But yep, you guys can be a part of that Saru crew as well and get all kind of physical stuff. And you also support me and the panda. You help me feed a panda. Panda's very hungry, and this helps pay for his snacks and his wet pads that I keep in this basket because they get expensive. Combo breaker.
Oh, give me the envelope.
And he just piddled on the floor.
I did.
No. This one?
I'm gonna put that in here.
Oh yeah. Let me show you guys really quick. This was last print club that everyone already got. These are, by the way, these are going out this week. So if you guys are new, this will be your first print club. Like I think YTS is Yakup. You're one of the people who is new. That's gonna be the Dragon Quest is gonna be your first print club. Our last print club was Street Fighter. You guys voted on. It was like between like Street Fighter and Streets of Rage and a bunch of others. And I really thought Streets of Rage was gonna win the vote, but it ended up being Street Fighter. So we did Street Fighter prints last time around. I really liked drawing them. This one was the first one I drew, was this Chun-Li, but I had tons of fun drawing this one, this print club. Really liked it. And usually I'll try to theme the letter with it too. That's why he's wearing a chibi me wearing bandana. But yes, you get that for $5. $5 a month. A mere $5 a month. A lot of people have Patreons that they don't give you anything. You get with this Patreon, you get stuff. You get stuff. Because I like to do the physical stuff.
This is what I'm eating, Matthew Roach. Cheetos! Sorry.
I turned around, the bag was like right. It was like, here's what I'm eating.
I know, it says Chun-Li was drawn on Steam, which was so much fun.
We did, yeah. We did. Chun-Li was drawn live on stream. We did that one live. And should I do it again for the next print club? Should I do one of the images live? Yeah. Do you guys like that? I'm gonna start bringing the art stuff back because I'm not doing anything with that art with my old art channel, and no one's like subscribed to it but like 300 people. So I'm just gonna put the art stuff back on this channel since the banner says like art, retro games, and anime or something. But our main focus has been retro games. Chun-Li, I ordered Chun-Li. Sexy. Chun-Li dressed as Chun-Li. Let's see here. I'm waiting for that classic Saru Zangief. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That was already a print, and it was made, and it was sent years ago. And that one is a very exposed Zangief, so we will not be We will not be redistributing that one. The white natural Cheetos are the best. Oh,
those are good.
The cheddar, the white cheddar Cheetos, those are yummy. Those are new, right? Because I got some last time. They're really light and fluffy tasting. I like those. Those are good. Those are good.
Chun-Li
is hot. Yeah, I chose Chun-Li because she was like most iconic. But I feel like I want to do another at some point, you know. But you know how I did like the guys and gals of SNK, and it was like a bunch of King of Fighters characters. I did 6 prints, and you guys got to pick which set you wanted. And if you were elite, you got all 6 of them. I want to do that again in 2022 because that was every year. I want to do like a special one where like we have 2 different sets that you can pick from, or you just get everything if you're Sarupro elite. Next year's, I think I want to do that same thing, but instead of SNK, I want to do Capcom. Would that be cool? Like I could do like one print can be like, you know, Mega Man, and we can do like Cammy because a lot of people were like, "Oh, Cammy," brr, and we didn't do a Cammy, so maybe we can do Cammy, Captain Commando. Some of you guys can vote. We'll ask around what characters you guys want to see, and I will draw them. I will draw them. All right, let's see here. Finally finished Tokyo Xanadu for my PS4. For you and Jessie, would you guys like a Street Fighter Swimsuit Edition art book to make up for the long wait to go with it? You won't sleep.
You won't sleep.
You won't sleep. Oh, is that the one that the new Udon book? The new Udon one? Because I saw a bunch of images from that one. And actually it's funny because like one of the artists from it is an artist who I used to follow because he used to do like very risque, like big, like muscle guy art, you know? And then he did a couple pieces in that book and he made mention of it. But he also did the artwork for that game that kind of looks like Third Strike, that new 2D fighting game. And that's how I found out about it, is because that artist drew a couple pieces in that book, and a lot of it looks cool. Music.
Sorry.
Oh, you're looking for the mouse. Tentacune says Homer. Yes, in the Discord, everyone's talking about when we're gonna do Tentacune charm. We should do it. We'll do a Tentacune charm. And Borderline would be really happy if we did
for Halloween. Halloween month.
Halloween month. Well, I mean, you know how our print clubs work, right? Like they're every quarter. The last. Yeah. This next quarter is already this one, so the last one is the Christmas one. So I don't know that people getting Tentacune in the month of December is very appropriate.
No, actually, in Borderlands said he wanted it as a topper. He said, yeah, it'd be erect on his...
yeah, he'd be erected on his Christmas tree. This was my first Dragon Ball game right here. This Super Famicom one. I love the music in this one. This is the title screen. It's really good. It's really good. I believe so. Sarumaru, the new Udon Street Fighter swimsuit has Chun-Li on it, I believe. On the cover? Or in it. Because in it, I believe she's in it more a few times, as well as Cammy and Ibuki. I think all the girls are in there in swimmies. And so are the guys, which is nice. Dragon Ball over Z. See, I started with original Dragon Ball. When I first started watching Dragon Ball, it was in Korean. I still remember the theme song is the same as the Japanese one, just with Korean words instead of Japanese words. But that was my first Dragon Ball was old OG Dragon Ball in Korean. And then I started watching Z. And then all the kids started talking about Z all of a sudden. A lot of people in school, a lot of people had already known about Dragon Ball since before it aired, because in LA I went to school at Virgil Junior High, which is like smack dab in K-Town, and so like a lot of Koreans went there, and so there was a lot of Dragon Ball fans before Dragon Ball was released in America on TV. What's Hedchala in Korean? It wasn't that song. It was the first song, not the Dragon Ball Z song, but the first song. How does that song go? The original one. Yeah. That song in Korean.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, it was that song.
Sorry.
All right, that is what is that? Next week's question?
No, that's the link for the
Gleam charm giveaway. All right, you guys. Shit.
You're dead.
Sorry about that. Go ahead and click on that link. That's for the charm giveaway. For the charm giveaway.
What is Jessie's favorite Dragon Ball character? Oh. Oh man. I don't know. I have to think about it because I like a lot. But I don't know, if I had to choose one, it'd probably be...
Do it. Karaoke that now, says Snark Mark.
It'd probably have to be Krillin.
Yeah?
Probably. Krillin or Bulma.
Oh, yeah.
Bulma or Kremlin.
The Kremlin.
The Kremlins.
Yeah, Bulma's a very iconic character.
Shell's here. What's up,
Shell? Welcome, Shell. Man, I'm trying to think. Summer, have you ever seen Super Kid, the Korean knockoff of Dragon Ball? Yes! I am familiar with Super Kid. Is it Dragon Ballu?
Yes.
Dragon Ballu today. It is. And next Wednesday it's gonna be Ranma 1/2. The Super Neko Majin, the Super Saiyajin Neko for Dragon Ball. What? Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Howdy, boo.
Yes, we will do karaoke. We'll do Dragon Ball karaoke right now. Who's ready? Who's ready? Here we go. Get the track ready, Jessie. We're in karaoke right now. I'm just kidding. That would put us in DMCA hell. You know how these streaming channels get when you play something that's licensed. They get all pissy. All sorts of pissy. Did you have a good birthday, Jessie, says Shell?
Yes, I did.
We did last Saturday was his birthday thing. It was crazy.
Had lots of donuts, lots of sweetie things.
Lots of things. Oh man, this is the best track in the game right here.
Historic Nerds here.
Dude. Oh, Ian, welcome! Woo, music! This is the best track in this game. Sing as if you saw Yamcha. Says Jacob. Yeah, I know, I missed it. It was pretty cool. The Saturday show was really cool. We didn't do our normal thing, but it was cool. Sing some public domain songs. Yes, we will do that. I saw it afterwards. Cool. Well, thanks for watching. Yes, Toriyama did a parody of his own stuff with Neko Majin as a cross between DBZ and Cats. That's adorable. I had no idea. One of my first Akira Toriyama things was the first Dr. Slump book, which I still have somewhere. I thought it was just the coolest thing. It was one of my first printed medias was a Dr. Slump book. It introduced a new Saiyan and Goku training Neko Majin, who was a Majin cat in Buu-like way. That's hilarious. I had no idea. That sounds cute. Yes, he's alive. Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah, that's why we're still getting Dragon Quest art. And we'll forever have Dragon Quest art, it feels like. Wolf Hurricane equals the theme song of Yamcha is fire. Very cool. Alright. We're going to do our charm giveaway, guys. One of you guys, all of you guys who entered tonight's things as I burp in your guys' ears, has a chance to win a charm tonight. One of these, not one of these specifically, but any of the ones that you guys want to pick. We have a bunch of them up on the website that look like this. And you can just go to starmar.com and pick we've got a winner. Who is our winner for the charm giveaway?
It is Wreck-It Renz.
Wreck-It Renz, are you still here?
Are
You have
you
to be
here?
here. Unless you're a Sarupro Elite, then we let you know. But if you're not, you do have to be here to claim it. Wreck-It Renz, are you here? Are you here to claim charm? Because if you are, you are the winner. If he's not here, then we move on. Sorry, do you have Dr. Slump on PS1? I don't. I actually didn't even know that was a thing till years later. And I remember there was a cute, like, 3D Arle running around. Way to win, Renz. Go look at Messenger. I will after. We're gonna.
He messaged me already.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. You can choose your charm share. Thank you, Super Boo, for linking that.
Just show this to DJ.
Wreck-It Renz, are you here? Did Wreck-It Renz drive by and leave? Oh my god, that's so cute. I had no idea this was even a thing. In 2005. That's hilarious. That's cute. That's adorable. That's Nekomajin. That's cute. I like that. That is hilarious. Oh my god, that's so cute. What? Here, let me... Oh, you're tethered. Never mind. I'll just show you guys, but I guess you guys can just Google it. You guys can Google it. Jessie's phone is dead and tethered. So I was going to show you guys real quick. Real quick, but I can't show you real quick.
Playing Russian roulette.
Oh.
That's what I don't know.
I didn't realize.
We should keep a tablet here just in case.
Well, I have my tablet. I can show you guys.
In case, my phone died, so,
I want to show
Wreck-It
you guys how
Renz!
cute.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You're not here!
Wreck-It Renz!
Alright.
Where's the cover one?
We'll give you another minute. Why is when you're going?
Oh, he's a character in Xenoverse too? That's hilarious. There we go. Look at... Look at... That's freaking adorable. Isn't that funny? Ignore the hentai on the other side of the screen. So cute! Wreck-It Renz, I'll take all your anime figures.
Okay, we're gonna go with the. Should we go with the next one?
All right. Well, we're gonna move on to the next one since Wreck-It Renz is not here. So unless the rules are, we usually move on. We changed that for elite people because they're elite, so we'll find a way to get to them. But if you're not here to claim it, we will move on to someone else who is in the chat. So
we can message them directly. So.
Yeah, because the elite, we have access to all the elite people directly. Do you Dr. Slump on PS1, Saru?
Oh, do you have?
No, I don't. I think did you ask that earlier, just a little bit ago?
He probably wasn't here.
Oh, okay.
He said it.
Yeah, I was talking about it, that I had only recently discovered it in recent years. But no, I don't have it. But it looks cute. It looks like a cute game. I remember there was like 3D Arale-chan running around.
Alright, sorry Wreck-It Renz. We're gonna go with the next person.
Alright, we're moving on to the next person.
Alright, next person is Cerulean.
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 Cerulean. Cerulean. Cerulean. You have to tell us that you're here. Because
Cerulean.
we also need to know what charm you want. You have to tell us what charm you want. What? Random
noise.
Random noises. Random noises. I don't know if Pixel Perspective is still here, but he's got a store in Florida. And I drew a chibi of his character. I wanted to show it here because I added this background for just so I can share it on social media, so it's not just like the character by itself. But this is his character, Miko, his mascot for his store. And if you're in Florida, you can visit Cyber Sage Video Games. Does retro games. So really, I'm not here either?
No.
Did everyone just dip out? Everyone dipped out from the end. Saw that on Twitter. Love it, says Matthew Roach. Thank you, Matthew Roach. Matthew Roach, you are amazing. You are always following me on all of my things, and I just need you to know that I appreciate you, buddy. Big hugs.
We're giving you 30 seconds.
All right. Oh my God.
Record ends again. We'll give him another chance. We'll give him 20 seconds.
All right, yeah,
We'll give him 20 seconds.
The Rick Renz came up again. Did only like 2 people do the thing?
9 people.
They left after I won. I'm guessing, yeah, people left after we did the thing. Oh yeah, that's right, Eris. You have towels. You can use this to wipe your forehead or your bottom, whatever you choose. And then you have these little baby ones for the nards. Cassius is here. He says, hi everyone, Saru and Jessie. Hope y'all doing well. Welcome, Cassius. Thanks for stopping in.
All right, we're gonna go to the next person.
All right. Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
This is funny. All right, so we're moving on to the next one, which is hilarious. Because I was just praising this person, so they probably already know who they are. But the winner of the charm is Matthew Roach. Matthew Roach, you are the next draw, the third draw. But Record Renz came up twice. Who was it? Record Renz? Cerulean? And then Record Renz? And then Matthew Roach. Oh, yeah. He's the fourth draw. All right, well, Matthew Roach, you got it.
He's elite, so.
And he's elite, so.
He's here.
Very cool. Very cool. So even if he wasn't here, we would have let him know because he's elite. But how funny. I was just like, Matthew Roach is awesome. And then he won.
So just message us and see which...
Oh, yeah. You can just let us know whenever. And we'll actually try to let us know soon because we're already shipping. And I don't think we've gotten to your stuff yet. So, yeah. Let us know soon so we can throw it in your box. That way we don't have to pay to ship it. Okay. We can just throw it in your Saru Club box. In your box of Sarus. Alright, guys. Make sure to answer next week's Anime UwU, Retro UwU live question up at the top. And we will read your question next week on next Wednesday's show. Now, we also do a retro show on Saturday. This was a retro video game show. We've been doing that show for damn near 3 years now. So make sure to check that one out. Is this the anime one? Which one's this one? That's the link to the one that's already up there?
Yep.
Okay. But we also do one on Saturday. If you guys want to answer the Saturday one. Yeah, no need to really link this one because it's already at the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, show.
Yeah, this is
All right, this one is a really broad one for the Saturday show. Pretty much anyone can answer that one. Oh, I know. Yeah, we were 20 away from the Goku charm. I think the Goku charm is cursed because we tried to do this one time before. We'll make it anyway. We'll just do a basically how we were gonna do it is if we got $100, we were gonna do a V1 of Goku. If we got 200, we were gonna do a V2 of them because we get them at a different place. And shipping is hellacious with them, but I mean they're also much better quality. So we will do a V1 of Goku anyway. Even if we didn't reach the goal, we'll still do it. We'll still do it because I think we tried to do it and we gained $20. Yeah, so there we go.
Bucks, yeah.
There we go. We tried to do this charm before and all we got was $20 for it. So now we'll just do it. I really can't be donating to anything right now. You're fine. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it anyway. We'll do it. We will do it anyway. Saru OG, that's right, that's on Saturday. That Gleam link, the very last Gleam link is the weekly question for the Saturday show. So you guys can click on that. Talk about your first gaming memory And we will read on Saturday. Saturday is a much busier show because, one, it happens on Saturday, not on a freaking Wednesday night. Because at this time, there's still, a good deal of people. Right now, everyone's dropping like flies because people got to work tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And myself included. So we will be ending this one's show. The Saturday show usually goes from like 8:30 to midnight or 1 o'clock. It's like 4 hours because we'll chat. We just hang out. Kind of like it is now, just longer. And we play games. And it's a bigger crowd on Saturday. So definitely try to show up on Saturday if you can. Even if you're not into retro gaming, it could still be fun just to interact with people. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We will be back on Twitch on Friday. We have 2 Twitch days, 2 YouTube days. So our Twitch days are Monday and Friday. And our YouTube days are Wednesday and Saturday. But anyway, guys, work is for suckers, says Historic Nerd. Ah, man. I know, work is blah. Especially waking up in the morning. I hate waking. I'm not a morning person. Hopefully I can become self-sufficient soon. I'm trying to get some more journals and stuff. I'm trying to do a lot of like passive income stuff. Oh, look at that! Matthew Roach is pleased to add Superboo's name and send it to him. What
awesome.
Sweetheart! Look at that. That's amazing. Thank you, Matthew Roach. Look at that. Look at that, Superboo. Look at the love. We love Superboo around here. Superboo is like one of the best mods that we have for a long time. Like, he's always posting the links. Like, he's on it. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. Ian, what are you doing tonight? I tuned in for your guys' show. You had like Jimmy and some other people who I don't remember. You're a bunch of people who normally join you on stuff. Very cool. Gorgeousteen says, "Hi guys, bye guys." Thanks for the drive-by. Majin Buu, Super Boo. How goes it? Says Gordostein. Dealing with my sick kids tonight. Oh no! Do they have colds?
Oh.
I hope they get better soon. I think I heard you saying on your thing that your little girl was sick and extra needy for attention or something like that. Because she was sick.
That you passed by the
something
room.
like that. I think, yeah, you mentioned you walked by. He didn't want to walk by her room because she was sick and needy or something. I laughed. I thought it was funny. Alright, you guys. We're going to go ahead and end it here. Make sure that you guys stop by. Oh, wait. Let me link you guys really quick. Do you have the Twitch link anywhere?
Yeah, I do.
You can share it really quick. For those of you who don't follow me on Twitch, we usually do our game streaming on Twitch. Usually random stuff. We'll pick something. It just depends on my mood. But that is a link to my Twitch channel if you want to check it out. Yeah, that's what I was
I didn't know.
wondering.
I couldn't find the link.
But that is my link to the Twitch channel. So make sure to check it out. Hope they feel better. Yeah, hope they feel better. Chris Tang says, have a good one, y'all. Make sure you stop in on Saturday. We're doing Name That Tune. Make sure you're here, Chris Tang. Yeah, we're on the tail end now. Good. Good to hear. Very cool. See y'all Saturdays, says Sasquatch. Do we have a Sasquatch story for Saturdays? Saturdays. Nothing tops the Bratz babies.
I know.
Oh man, I swear I laughed the hardest I had in so long. I felt like my gut was gonna burst.
Fortune says, "And Jessie's birthday coming up." It was last week.
It was. We did. It was last week. Last Saturday was his birthday stream. I think is he talking about because it's like your birthday month.
Oh, you're
it's
right.
It's still Jesse's birthday. It's the entire month of September. I don't know where.
I see it.
I don't know what you want. Yep, it's Jesse's birthday every day. Story incoming, says the Sasquatch.
Yes.
I think my favorite part was those little white kids don't act like real kids. So funny. Oh, my birthday is next week, says Aries.
Awesome.
Very cool. Happy birthday.
When is the Sarup's birthday?
It was in May. I did a birthday thing here too. I think. Did I? Did I do one this year?
Yeah, you did.
I did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did a birthday.
Yeah, I did on Saturday too. I think.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah.
I did a
The
birthday
here.
birthday here.
Had to pop in and bless the chat.
Thank you to the Pope for popping in and blessing us.
Super says it's his birth month. Yeah.
It's his birth month.
JT
My
says
birthday is October 10th.
Awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. I said this like 10 minutes ago, but this time for reals. This time we're gonna end it for reals. But anyway, thanks everybody for stopping in. I really appreciate everyone stopping in tonight. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun. Thanks everybody for popping in, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.